Hello. So they've opened up a new Lidl in Ziepniekkalns in Riga. So I went there to check it out, how it looks, as you can see in the picture. There's already queues, of course, as always with the new Lidl opening. And it's actually they are renting this place. They haven't built it by themselves. There's some smaller shopping mall there next to it, but yeah, that's how it is. We have one more Lidl now in Riga. So yeah, there's our newest Lidl in Ziepniekkalns, and if we turn around, they didn't build their own building. There's some kind of also smaller supermarket here with Pepco, Dino Zoo, Forever, like meat shop and spirits and wine, alcohol. And as always, any like public spaces which businesses do, they kind of tend to become better than the ones that Riga provides. So as we walk around here, they have created some kind of a public space. It's not anything special, but at least they've done something, I guess. Because in Riga it's very hard at the moment. I don't know why. Nothing seems to happen really with some kind of a spaces where people could sit down and just spend some time, get rest. But at least they have this square here with some new trees. And yeah, on one side there's this smaller supermarket or shopping mall. On the other side there's Lidl, newest one in Riga. They opened the new one quite recently. It was a week ago, I think, in Teika district. So yeah, Lidls are opening up all over Latvia, and still new ones in Riga. Actually, it has some rather nice exterior with wooden panels and kind of black metal sheets, black garbage bins, but it's cleaned from snow. This new smaller one, shopping mall. Of course, Lidl it looks pretty much like any other Lidl store. Yeah, I think it's okay. As much as a shopping mall can be in the micro district of Riga, I guess. Not much to say about what we have here. There's no, there will be some kind of a deli or some fresh bread and bakery, something like that. Nice. So that's Ziepniekkalns. There's some kind of trash here. I don't know why, but that's here. It's actually kind of good looking neighborhood. There's these private houses here, like this one looks a bit like old one, and there's this more like few floors apartment, more than one, and some more other private houses in good condition. Or I haven't been much in this area, so I didn't really know that it had this kind of buildings here. It's more like the commie blocks are there actually on that side. Commie blocks are there. This is Ziepniekkalns commie blocks, but there's actually also some not so pretty houses and bad snow which hasn't been cleaned here. I kind of expected that, but on this side, yeah, this side it looks like kind of decent buildings and all. I'm actually now trying to find business university Turība train station to have some footage from there. The fact with bad cleaned pavements, as you can see, people struggle there, like with prams, moms and people with disabilities. It's a kind of cancer in Riga for which we don't see cure. There's nothing much has been done here, it's just some road. Even the road hasn't been cleaned. Second year in a row they can't clean the snow. It's suddenly a big surprise in Riga, although of course for a few years it was not here, but still we had mild winters, but You have to be ready for that, and this is stupid. But what can you do? Just criticize them and yeah, make sure that they do their job properly. It doesn't happen simply. My main goal was to find the University Turība train station, which the university built for its own funds in 2003. So it's, I guess, the newest station that we have in Riga. And during the independence, I guess maybe the only one which was created anew. So yeah, here somewhere on the left there should be some university buildings. And one fun fact is, yeah, the University Turība, or Business University Turība, it's sort of like called Prosperity. Turība is Prosperity in Latvia, but since it was a private school, it is a private university, many people from other universities like mockingly called it Trulība or Stupidity in English, so it's kind of like a bit of a banter with the... Yeah, it's not a particularly, I think it's not really a prestigious school, but maybe it was some 15 years ago, but now it's like kind of one of the schools of business administration, law, and some kind of faculties like that with a number of foreign students. But they have their own train station, which you can't say about a lot of Latvian universities actually. So yeah, that's how it looks, mainly just like Soviet renovated buildings. And at the end of the street there is a train station. The thing is that this train station would be a good station for the whole Ziepniekkalns district to take people to Riga center or to other parts of Riga. But currently the public transport situation is abysmal, as one Russian YouTuber would say. And also the bicycle paths, they are not there. I guess you could extend the new Ziepniekkalns path which they are building now along the street to the station. And also put up together some public transport routes going around the area from Ziepniekkalns Komi block, basically going from the direction I'm going to the station, and how people brought to this Turība station. But yeah, that remains to be seen what comes with all these improvements. There will be improvements to the train station itself, since there is this train station renovation project now going on. So yes, here we are already at the tracks. So there will be elevated platforms for the new electric trains that we will have soon. And this is the line from Jelgava or to Jelgava from Riga. Currently, maybe later it will be like diametral through Riga, going to some further direction. There are also these plans, but yeah, when we have new trains, when they renovate this station with elevated platforms and with new electronic tableaus and some better lighting and accessibility options, then we also should have better public transport links and bicycle paths, and maybe we could have them also along the tracks, along the train tracks here to the Riga center, and that would be very convenient. Because Riga center is only 9 minutes by train now. And yes, here's a close-up of the station, and with the new trains maybe they are a bit faster, maybe we can even get there in 8 minutes or something like that, but it's really close. So if you talk about facilities, there's some kind of access ramp here, but I guess it's too steep, and now nobody has cleaned it, as you can see. So I guess that needs to be improved. Other than that, of course, the more elevated platforms, because now they are not up to that kind of standard. They are like the old platforms that we have, and this building is from 2003, so it also shows its age, like cheap university built building. Just here all covered in graffitis, and there's some kind of a timetable for trains, and yeah, nothing much else for amenities there. Oh, there's a coffee machine, yeah, and place where you can hide from snow or from rain and wait for a train. And yes, that's how it is. At least it doesn't look as Soviet and abandoned as many other train stations that we have in Riga. But it will also have its improvements, and I would really like to see also public transport situation to be improved there, so Ziepniekkalns can be the whole area can be using the train. And I was going back to Riga Center actually. The next station is Atgāzene, which will soon be Children's Hospital. So I was just traveling back by train because train was already coming, and the public transport in Riga now, on Saturday it's really bad with low intervals. So if there was a train, I just hopped on it, and yeah, not much time to look around the station, but that's just my general thoughts. Riga is covered in snow. Everything now is thawing down. There's some plus degrees, and yeah. Then I went to the central train station, and there's half of the platforms are gone. There's the Rail Baltica project, as you can see. So that whole section further on is walled off, and there are works on the new train station. And then we have a bunch of our old electric ER trains here that hopefully soon will be changed. The fleet will be changed, and I guess first one is already built by Skoda, but I have to see how they look. And also some doors in central station, they are now shut down because of the works, of course, in the station, and they are not accessible anymore because platforms do not exist anymore actually in one part of the station. Yes, and that's it. I just took a look through the new Origo shopping mall section just to see what's going on. They are checking the COVID certificates there. You can't go in the shop, in the bigger shopping malls in Latvia, without your COVID certificate being checked. So you need to have your certificate and papers to enter, and not all the stores are working still, but that's how it is at the moment. Thanks for watching.